Hello, welcome back again to Derail Valley with Freddy. Okay, so we're down at Steelman. I've slept through the night, so it's now daytime again. And we have two jobs going to the machine factory in town. Unfortunately, we can only take one, because this big one here is a long 2, and we've only got license for a long 1. So, I'm going to take these steel rolls up to the machine factory in town, because that's where we want to go. So we got lucky. So we need to actually get this, and it's in B40. I'm going to take it to machine factory. So we are in B, I think we're in B3. Let's see there, SMFH47. It's this train here. Is it this whole train? Yep, SMFH47. So we pull forward, reverse back into here, and we'll be pointing the right direction for where we want to go. Excellent. Turn those lights down as well. And it's also a bit of an advantage because we don't want to carry too much weight. Because I slept, handbrakes get put on. Right. So we've got brake pressure off of that. We're in forward. Let's go. There is a lot of uphill climb in this, especially as we get close to machine factory. So we are going to need both engines running. Probably not straight away. What am I doing? Let's get some power down. Should have plenty of fuel. It's not as long a run. I'll take you through the setup. We'll set off. And then we'll jump cut to a bit closer. Let you see the hills. So we want this signal on our left here coming up. So this next one. Trying to see the signal. There we go. Don't want to go too quick. As we've seen, we can cause damage, and damage bad. Gets costly. Before we get all this hooked up, set all our points correctly this time. Then we'll set off. Right, after we hand the job in, of course. Bring that speed down. Give us enough momentum. Like that. So we do this 1,000 times now already. Find the handbrake. What's the betting? It is the back car again. Yep. Alright, so brake is off. Cut through here to get to the station. Right. So we're coming out of steel mill. We're going to hang a right, go through farm, go through oil well central, come down, come up. This is a particularly nasty turn. I do this one reasonably often. That is a 30 turn. It is sharp. So we're basically going to bypass City West, come up here, bypass coal power plant. There's a track that runs along the side of it and up into machine factory. That is where we're going. So there's quite a few points and stations that we need to go through. So out of steel mill, we want to keep right on that one. Don't think that one's an issue, but we want to keep left on that one. Keep right there. Keep right there. Keep left. That one won't matter. And into machine factory. Right, so farm, oil well central, City West, coal power plant, machine factory. So farm first. We are coming in effectively from this angle. I think our best bet do we cut through that way and out that way, or do we just roll straight through B? I think we roll straight through B. So A to B. I want to keep right, keep left, straight through. Happy days. Right. Oil well central. Coming through, we're going to keep left on that one because that's the way we're coming through. B, we want to keep right, keep left, straight through central line. So City West. We want to keep right, and that'll take us through the bypass straight out. Coal power plant. This is one here, the only one we really need to worry about because we're coming from the south. Remember, the red point is the north. So coming from the south, we want to keep right on that one. That will cut us straight through into machine factory, where we need to know where we're going. We're going to C4I. Okay, so we're going to come in from the south. So we're going to keep right, keep left, into C. And yep, there is a shop here. Missed it then for a sec. So we want C, I think it's 4I. Let's confirm. Yeah, 4I. So I want to keep right, keep right, keep right into C4I. Perfect. So the stations are all set. Keep left there. Let's keep right. Actually, we want to keep. I think we want to keep right. Keep right into a keep left. That one won't matter because we're not going that way. Yeah, I think that is all now set correctly. So 25,000 for it. Not an overly massively paying job, especially to what we've had, but is getting us where we want to go, and we're getting paid for it. So how can that be bad? We just got to get back to our train. In fact, I think there's a bit of a climb at farm, so we're going to fire up the second locomotive. So as you see, full fuel, so less of an issue there. Okay, all right, break off into Ford. We can drop these lights down one because we don't really need them. Daytime running. The only thing I didn't check actually was the weather. Usually check the weather after we've slept. Well, it's looking clear at the moment, but things can change. Oh, screw it, let's go. I shall see you when we get a bit closer to something a bit more interesting. Already 1 point set wrong. We don't want to go left. We want to go that way. I've made that mistake a few times. So points there before I jumped off. We need to keep an eye on where we're fricking going. Power down. Let's go. Right. See you soon. And welcome back. As per my usual, it seems to be the theme for last episode and this one. I've gone the wrong way. So we're currently going through Forest South. Oops. So we should have gone right there and gone that way, which would have been much shorter. Instead, I've come all the way down this way. I have to come down this way, bend up, and come all the way back up this way. So I've made a massive boo-boo. What am I like? So now, time is really against us. We're downhill now at a 60. This is going to be fun. Right, I shall see you again shortly. When I get us back up to where we should be. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yay! Yay for me making mistakes. You may laugh at me now. I am. Right, I'll see you shortly. And welcome back. I thought I'd bring you back at this point. I've had some fun. I'm going to be completely honest. I derailed. It's 40 turn ahead. Just after I paused the video for the last one, junction snuck up on me, which was a 20 left set in the wrong direction, and I tried to go round it at 55. Yeah, that didn't work. So yeah, I've derailed, which damaged this front engine quite badly, to the point it wouldn't start. Thankfully the back engine was okay, so I managed to crawl my way to the station to get a repair, which is why our fuel level is looking a lot better, but it has cost in total about 30,000. So ouchie to the wallet. So we're effectively doing this job for free. And I've been on an absolute massive detour, and I'm on a stretch of track completely unfamiliar to me. So yeah, this one's been fun. Certainly a day of not being in the right place at the right time. Oh, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Brake, 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 brake. Ooh. 20 left. Ouch. This is what I mean. Some of these can really leap out at you. If you're not paying attention, they will catch you off guard. Now we can't accelerate until the back of the train gets past that. And we are coming up on City West, which I'm sure this is the 30 that I was on about. Put a bit of power down now. Should be right, there is... branch wasn't an array. There is the back of the train. Yep. So, I'm sure this is a 30, so we get up to 30. So I don't want to spend all day. We've already lost a lot of time through my negligence. We're going to keep right, keep right. It says 50. But we're 50 right into a 30 right. Aha, gotta watch this one. This one will catch you out. So we're doing 30 because I knew it was coming. As soon as we get out of this, we need to get the hammer right down, because this is a climb now. And trying to climb with this was a challenge. So I'm going to watch the back end of this train. As soon as we pass that speed sign, that one there, the back of the train, is going to be full power. That is effectively where that turn ends. Of course there's a branch in the way, so we will guesstimate about there. Power down. We want to build up as much momentum now as possible. So what I've done effectively, do this so I can still see the screen. We've come out of steel mill, come this way the wrong way, through Forest South, down through this, and as I was focusing so much I didn't notice this turn properly, and this was the 20, just there. Meant to come up this way. Instead, I've come all the way down this way and up this way. So I've gone on a massive detour which should have been very, very short. So, yeah, fun, as they say. Speed signs yet, and I'm sure that sign was either a 60 or an 80. Oh, speed sign 120. Happy days. So we're past City West, we're on this long climb. It's going to be a keep left into a keep right and into Machine Factory, so quite simple. Left into right. I'm not sure why that low memory is coming up. Second time it's come up now. It shouldn't be low memory. So we're going to roll whilst we can and climb where we need to. So it's plus 0.8. It's not overly hard. Bit of power down. A couple of these turns are 50s, 60 coming up, probably drop to a 50 so we can keep the power down. So we're going to right into a left, sorry, left into a right, and we're there effectively. I don't know why it's come up low memory. It's the first time I've actually seen that on this game. So yep, we're a left. The left is a 60. Got no chance of even doing 60, so we'll just keep her going. So we're a minus 0.6. Try and build up a little bit of speed. Let's come up to the coal power plant. Into a climb again, so we're just going to keep that power down. .60 with a 1.5 climb, so that will keep our speed maintained. If we actually reach the speed, which I doubt. So we're already dropping a little bit there. So we're going to be on a keep right. The next one. So we're in 60 with a +2. That's going to kill our speed. We're on a keep right, so we've got the signal set right now. Better late than never. We're into a +1.1, so we're through the worst of it, and it's going to be a straight little climb into Machine Factory. Which you do not want to be exceeding 50. Right. We're going to be dropping this C4I. Do a final check on Machine Factory. So we're going to keep right, so we keep left. So we keep right, to keep right, to keep right into C4I. So happy. Machine factory is set. We're on the 90s. I don't really want to be going over 50. I'm going to keep the power down because it is a bit of a climb till we actually get into the factory. I'm not sure if we will get a bit of a penalty for derailing one of the cars. We shall see. Now I'll take you across the shop and we can actually buy the remote. Show you the other goodies that are in there. So yeah, our funds, we have dropped below the £200,000 marker because my stupidity. Sorry, it's what it is. Mistakes will happen. I doubt it's going to be my last one. I'll keep right. This is a 50. Picking up speed there, so I'm going to kill the throttle now. See, keep right, apply some brake, drop our speed, C4I, so we're on the right one. Take the brake off and we'll just roll nicely in. Got a long straight through, as you can see, nothing ahead of us. So as long as we come to a stop before that red sign, we're going to be all good. That is the military base part up here. You can't go wandering around it till you've actually got the license for it. You can see the jobs, I think. Not sure what's going on with that load memory. I'm going to have to take a look at that, I think. Right. Let's put the handbrake on here. Kill this engine. Kill this engine. Brake on. That one off. That one off. And now we can run over to the station. So I'm sure, as I refresh myself, it's actually at the front of C, so it should be, yep, there it is. Ooh, wrong button. Hopefully we still made it in time. Time to find out. We have, so 38,000, so that's effectively reimbursed us to where we were. 238. Right. Let's pop over and see the shop. So I can already see it's always this blue building, which makes it quite easy to find. And here we are with the shop. A lot of different things. High-tech lights, tail lights, solder, tape. And that is what we're after. The locomotive remote control. £35,000 or dollars. Oof. So how you get things in the shop is you scan them. So scan what we want. We're not going to get the battery charger because I don't feel we need it for that. Now other items: analog controllers, sanders, anti-wheel slip computers, proximity readers, distance tracker. That's good for really long trains, really is. Here's where we get most of the paint. We get mounting strips and all sorts. So we start picking up some things. Olaf's garage key. We will worry about those garage keys later on. They open up different bits that can allow you to get different stuff. Remote signal booster, they will be definitely handy, but later on when we start doing big trains. Long one, we don't have to worry about it. We can do 2 long ones and we will still be in range. Overheat protection, that can be handy for the bigger engines, especially when you start putting big loads. You just put the power down and not worry too much about it. So for now, we're just going to get this computer. Why, thank you very much. We'll leave that here. We're going to take that, open up, and we are going to lock that into number 2. And what this does, when we pair it with the loco and turn it on, we can remotely operate the train using our normal controls through this. So we can actually stand out and move the train around, which is kind of cool. So I'll take it over to the train and we'll power on, pair loco. As you see, we've got speed, we've got what gear we're in, the level of brake we're on. We can operate it this way, and we can operate it on our buttons as well. So this thing is really handy, and it recharges on the battery by solar. So during daytime, it's actually going to recharge whilst we're outside. Can't do it whilst we're in the cab. It knows. So right, let's head over to the station, and we will see what is going on. So we hand that in. That shunt job appears here to drop that off, and there are jobs here as well. Now we can't do that one because we haven't got the Fragile 1 license, even though that would be rather tasty actually at 40,000. 2 jobs there, down to the harbour. It's not a bad place to go from here, to be fair. Usually quite a few jobs at the harbour that are quite good. So what's our fees? 1,660 to pay on our fees. Right, let's have a look. What would Fragile 1 cost us? 10,000. Increases our insurance copay by 2,000. No damage to time. So I think it may be worth spending some money on licenses. Logistics hall's not one we've got yet. Ooh. That'll be good because that reduces our time by 5,000. Right, I think it's time to get a few more licenses. So, fees. Fees total, we've got to pay 3,700. That's easy. I know about that. Right, that's going to cost us 5,000. Right, so we've got no fees, so we can buy licenses. So, I think Fragile. Thank you very much. Drop this in our shed. So we now do Fragile jobs. So there's one. I think manual service. Insurance copay by 7,000. I think it's going to be time to start doing manual services. 20,000, yeah. I'll drop these in. I like to try and keep things neat. Train length 2. Let's have a look what that one is. 10,000 plus minus 2. Yeah, I think we'll pass on that one for now. And DH4 is going to cost us 50,000. And we need long 2 before we can do the DH4. You see there on the prerequisites. So, I think we're going to need to get some more licenses before that. So museum, prerequisite is manual service, which we now own. That's going to take another 5% off. So that's a no-brainer, I think. Give me that one. That opens up the museum and vehicle restoration. Awesome. See there, museum license acquired. I get to the business of finding and restoring those vehicles, which actually gets really expensive. Really, really expensive. I think the last one to get is going to be the logistics hall, just because it opens up the logistics hall jobs, so we can't do them currently, and it takes another 5% off. If we have a look at stats, we are minus 2% on our time bonus deadline, so that's going to put us at plus 3%. And it opens up more jobs. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to do that. That drops us down to 128,000. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Now that is, if I remember rightly, yes. There's a turntable with equipment here. I'm just wondering, how much would it cost us? So 20,000 for that, so it's going to cost us 70,000 for if we go for the DH4 now. Ooh, that's tempting, because the DH4, we have a look at this, so DH2 can do 300 tons, up at 2%. DM3, DH4 can do 600 tons, up at 2%. So that'd be 900 tons, up at 2%. If we do one DH4 and a DE2. The problem is we've got a good chance of overheating the DH2. Two DH4s, well, that's 1,200 tons, up at 2%. Or in the rain, 1,000 tons, up at 2%. They are much weightier, but they are much, much better vehicle. So yeah, 300. So it's effectively double what we are pulling. The question is there one here? Let's go and have a look. There sometimes is, there sometimes isn't. Sometimes the spawn is random. Can never guarantee. Remember rightly, it is this building here. So that is a DH4. So there is one here. Two DE6s. What the DE6 looks like. And two DH2s. Now I think it might be time to change to the DH4. Let's have a look at what jobs are currently here as well, before we make that final decision to switch. Because now we've got to think about it as well. We will be able to do long 2s and fragile 1s. So it opens up a lot of options as well. Alright, let's put that there. So we would be able to do down to the harbour, fragile 1, 40,000. That's only 102 tons. That's nothing. And we could tug along as well the empty cars on the logistic hull. So just on the base, that's 56,000. So we're probably looking at a good 70,000 there. So that's really going to repay our cost of getting the DH4. I think that's going to be worth it. I think it's time. So, we'll go train length 2. Thank you very much. It's getting expensive on our copay now, but this is why the manual service as well, because that'll help reduce the cost. The DH4 is one we're going to have for a while. There we go, DH4. Let's reprint that one. So it's going to take 2% off, increase our insurance copay by 10,000. But we can afford it. I reckon it's time. I reckon we switch up. About 58,000. DH4. Nice. Ooh, apparently the DH4 might be here, the museum one. Ew. Ew. I'll have to have a look around for that. We'll do that in the daylight. Because daylight matters. So now, if we go and have a look at our stats. We have, 40,000 copay and we're minus 1% on bonus deadline times. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. It really isn't. So I reckon the first thing we do, because it is 9 PM, it is dark. I reckon the first thing we do is sleep, relook at jobs, get our DH4. In fact, I'll take you over to it now, actually. We'll have a look around in the daytime, see if, or I'll have a look around in the daytime, and if I do find it, I shall show you it. If the museum DH4 is actually here. This is the inside of a DH4. Slightly different controls. We've got a dynamic brake as well. The electrics and everything are slightly different in each one, so you need to learn each one. Visibility is a bit worse. As you can see, the lights are different here. So yeah, welcome to what is going to be our new train. And we are going to have fun with this. We really are. And this thing pulls like a beast. We've got speedo, oil temperature, tacho, brakes, sand fuel, oil. It's very similar in control style to the DH2, but it's just a much more powerful version. When we pick up a second one, this is going to get much better. So we're going to pay a loco to this. Oh, might be because we haven't started it yet. We shall deal with that in the daylight. This is going to be much, much better for us. And we're going to be able to pull some big jobs around. Especially with two of them. There's not going to be a lot that's going to slow us down now. So alright, we'll have a quick sleep. And we'll call the episode there, I think. So it has been eventful. For 5:33. In each of these stations is a couch to sleep on. There we go, 5:33. Rise and shine. Jobs are still the same, so I think that harbour combination is definitely going to be the one. Yeah. But we shall call that there for now. Thank you all for watching and my fun games with it. I shall see you on the next one. Till then, take it easy.